Harry here. After recently announcing at the likes of the Woodland Woggle 10K, wow, we've got a bit of a sprint finish coming in, the organisers have kindly asked me back to come and announce at a different race, this one known as the Rushmoor 10K. Word has it that they've had 700 runners sign up, and I'll also be talking to Olympian and marathoner Steph Twell, who'll not only be steadily running the course, has also agreed to take a camera with her for this video. Announcing duties began with the discovery of a race number.
We have our first lost number 617. If you were number 617, Steve just found your number off the road.
Morning, yes please.
With runners arriving and beginning to collect their numbers, I was given some amazing news. As part of a recent push to get more groups involved in fitness, Rushmoor Wellesley 10K would see the participation of members of the local Nepalese community. And this meant, for the first time in my announcing career, that I would be given a translator, which was awesome.
Think about warming up fairly soon, around about 10:15, if not a little before, we'll all make our way over to the polo field.
With just a few minutes before the mass start, we made our way over to the polo fields and the large start line. I also had JOG ON audience member Richard approach me with a camera strapped to his head, kindly offering the footage he was about to capture. I agreed, and so you'll see a few Richard cam moments shot from his perspective of the race.
If you can hear this, keep making your way over. Welcome to Rushmoor 10K, we're excited to have you. It's a clear day, the weather is looking pretty good. The start line is painted on the grass. It's quite long, it's quite wide.
As more runners began to pour onto the field, it dawned on me that this was a pretty big event. Olympian and good friend Steph Twell appeared and we conducted a brief interview.
What were the feelings like flying out on the plane? Did you feel the pressure or were you excited?
Hello everyone, and thanks for having me. Heading to Tokyo was a relief, and once I was out there, it was time to represent Great Britain.
Steph, it must bring back memories. You spend many of your hours of training on these polo fields. Have you got any recommendations for people today in terms of approaching this 10K? We've got good conditions, people feeling quite nervous. Is there any tips or advice you would give?
It's never about the start, it's always about the finish. Get out there and have fun.
Exciting news, Steph will actually be running it herself. She's kindly said she will let someone else win today. So if you'd like to win, you can.
Enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the energy of the course, absolutely fun.
You heard it here from marathoner and Olympian Steph Twell. We have 10 minutes, let's get going!
I hope maybe one day to talk to her on the JOG ON podcast. As the sun came out for the start, myself, Steph, race organisers Ben and Dave, the official timekeeper and my translator all made our way out in front of the mass of runners gathered at the wide start.
Where's my official time? This is quite something.
In amongst the masses, Richard was standing and waiting. I explained to onlookers that Steph would be ringing
medium-sized bell,
Thirsty, Richard took a last-minute drink. The timekeeper was instructed to stay on me like glue so that they could start the race at exactly 10 a.m. sharp. A final word from Steph.
Have a great race, everybody, enjoy it!
30 seconds.
We realised one problem. So found a strange solution of walking backwards whilst doing the countdown. It was time.
Good luck, everyone! Good luck, everyone! Have a great race! Absolutely flying!
And with that, Steph joined in at the back to soak up the atmosphere and give encouragement to others.
Well done, keep it going, well done. Well done everybody. Morning, thank you Marshall.
The first few participants came past, including JOG ON crew member Steve Rule. Usually wearing pink calf sleeves, today he'd opted for jet black. He was followed by Graham as Steph continued to glide along with the masses.
Well done everyone. Well done everyone. Hi. How are you? I'm good, thanks. You? I'm good. How was London? Oh, it was amazing.
One guy looked like he regretted his choice of a weighted rucksack as Steph threw motivation his way.
You can do this, you can get through this. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Richard was moving well.
Keep at it, how are you doing?
Not too bad.
More weighted down runners as the autumn colours began to shine through.
Well done ladies, well done heart runners.
By now, we were back over at the finishing area of the stadium, working out how much time before the first runner would be in and across the line.
That would suggest maybe around about 5 minutes past 11, we'll see the first people coming in.
Steph and those around her were on the canal
2k down.
and past 2 kilometres.
How are you feeling about hitting 2k?
Yeah, lovely morning.
Brilliant, it is, isn't it?
Ducking under bridges, this footage is fairly stark evidence that on her first attempt, Steph was already better than me at capturing
Thanks,
people's
guys.
reactions of the experience.
Hello, thank you. Running against the 118 guy.
The medals were laid out, including 2 trophies for first man and woman, waiting for their future owners. With Steph still casually interviewing those she passed,
Come on, guys, well done. Have you done this one before?
No, I've been on a 2 days training.
Oh my goodness.
the first runner had appeared at the finish, flying across the soft grass. Closely pursued by second and third place, completing the Rushmoor 10K podium. Rounding corners onto dirt trails, Ethan came in 4th place, and Steph found herself at a bridge, committed to cheering on those crossing. One man seemed to be on a video call.
All the way, let's go.
And then the jet black calf sleeves appeared.
And here comes Steve. A superb performance from him. The classic cap turns backwards for Steve. You know they're fast when the cap turns backwards. Very well done, sir. A fantastic run. It's a strong finish over the line. Brilliant running from Steve. Well done, sir.
My translator explained Steve's backward cap speed.
Brilliant.
Incredibly, Steph was still at the bridge, encouraging people.
Come on, guys. You've got this. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Well done. Thanks, Marshall.
She decided to continue down into the woods.
Oh my goodness, now it gets interesting.
Richard was powering along.
Here comes number 617 being clapped in.
Number 617.
The man who lost his number earlier had appeared.
That looks a little bit like Philip Young, who dropped his number at the beginning, but he got it back.
Steve just found your number off the road.
Philip Young, yes, his number was discovered by a marshal. He collected it.
Woo, there's a train going.
Bit of a gap now as we wait for the next runners.
Steph wisely opted for bridge over muddy puddle.
And it looks like we might have Graham coming in from Blackwater Valley Runners into the final straight and down the grass. Graham, a superb run. Flying in, he glances at the watch. He's happy, the fists are in the air. A brilliant run, he crosses the line.
Keep it going, guys.
Final effort from him to complete his 10K. Very well done, sir, across the line.
Steph was,
Over halfway now.
as they tracked back along the canal path, sunlight glinting through the trees.
Well done, mate. Come on.
First lady had arrived.
Hart Road Runners, well done, madam. All the way across the line, pumping the arms, breathing hard. Second lady shortly following her, number 148, just pipped on the line there. Very well done, guys.
With only 2.5 kilometres left, Steph was winding through the sharp turns of the woodland route. Identical twins came in one after the other, and the 8-kilometre mark came and went.
So close to the finish now, guys.
Third lady, well done, madam. That's the female podium complete.
Richard made a strong push for the finish.
Brilliant run, well done.
Thank you, marshals. Woo.
058 with a fantastic beard. And then Rick from Blackwater Valley Runners coming in.
Thank you.
Steph was now very close to the stadium.
Another Blackwater Valley runner coming. He's got a sprint finisher coming. He's got a person coming in behind. He's got a pip on the line. Yes. Oh.
We got this. Finish strong, last final push.
Arms around one another, 2 men completed the 10K together.
And here comes a gentleman from Hart Road Runners, pumping the arms. He's pushing hard for the line. He's digging in with the toes, pushing across the grass. He's across the line. Well done to John from Hart Road Runners. A brilliant run there.
Thanks.
Last push.
Let's go.
Steph was onto the grass.
Let's go.
One man went for an incredible sprint finish.
Let's go, guys. Thank you.
Steph hit the final corner and cruised into the line.
Here comes Steph Twell herself, crossing the line with the GoPro in hand. Steph Twell is in and finished.
Tired but satisfied runners walked down the finishing funnel as more completed the 10-kilometre route, encouraging those around them as voices in both English and Nepalese rang out across the grass.
Beautiful leg stride there. 172, rocking the shade. This guy looks like he's texting.
We are filming clips of this run today. They're going to go up on the YouTube channel, JOG ON in the very morning.
Finishers had photos taken, water given to them, and one man showed his quick reactions. Hugs exchanged, the personal best bell continued to be rung by runners, including one man who then proceeded to use the hand gel with his gloves still on. The Rushmoor Wellesley 10K had turned out to be a success. It saw the merging of different communities and the coming together of strangers under the simple act of running a set distance. If you look closely between the cheering, exhaustion and jubilation, you can see that whether you've competed at the Olympics or just completed your first 10K, those that were there were united in their drive to push to the finish line. I run, Steph runs, Steve runs, and you run. With the last runners coming in, I summarise the day.
Just to say thank you very much for coming along. If you're heading back now to your car, for attending Rushmoor 10K. The weather held out for us quite nicely. Thank you to the marshals. Thanks to all the guys who come out early and set up the course. My name is Harry Morgan. I do a YouTube channel based around running called JOG ON. Feel free to check it out. We will be releasing a video of today in a couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for it and see if you can spot yourself. We're coming out of a weird time, but racing is just starting to get back to normal. Hope you have a good day. Get home safe. Thank you for participating in this 10K, and have a good rest of your weekend.
I'm Harry Morgan, and this is JOG ON.